Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
When you're a maintenance engineer in a beverage manufacturing plant, you keep production lines moving and quality on track because there's no room for slowdowns. With Grainger's vast selection of high-quality motors, sensors, belts, and hard-to-find parts, you can get what you need fast and all in one place, so nothing gets in the way of getting the job done. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Conan O'Brien needs a fan. Want to talk to Conan? Visit teamcoco.com/callconan. Okay, let's get started.
Hi, Hannah. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan.
Didn't know if I should talk first, so I just...
Hi there, Hannah. Nice to see you. Tell us, where are you? Where are you coming to us from?
I'm back in Vancouver. I flew in last night, and I'm in my parents' Christmas living room. So
I like it. I love Vancouver.
Yeah.
I love.
Really?
I love Canada in general. I love the people. It's a beautiful place to be, and everyone has such a great sense of humor. But Vancouver, I particularly love. It's a wonderful place.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're pretty spoiled. We're very lucky here. So
tell us a little bit about your life, Hannah.
Like from birth or
yeah. I want to say I'm not going to start from birth, but I'm going to say start from like 4 hours after birth. You've been cleaned.
Okay, so post-inception, everything.
You're wrapped. You're under a heat lamp. No, I just meant I want to get a sense of. Do you live in Vancouver full time? What do you do?
So I work on boats, like yachts, and so I'm always in and out. Whenever I get any holiday or any leave, I come home to see family and friends, but I'm not permanently here.
When you say you work on the boats, you mean not building the boats, but living on the boat and helping people? Is that what you do?
Yeah, so I'm not a craftsman, but I'm a chef on a boat.
Oh, okay. You're a chef on a boat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, recently, my wife got started. I had to travel a lot. Mm-hmm. She took a lover, which she tends to do when I leave town.
It was me.
Yeah, it was Gorley. She's quite happy when she's with him. He apparently listens to her. No, I got back and she had become hooked on Below Deck, the reality show. And there's one, I guess, that takes place in Australia.
Down under, yeah.
It's like Below Deck Down Under. Below Deck Down Under, which I thought was ridiculous. So I'm just curious if it's at all like that when you watch a show. Because what you see on that show is all the people running around, getting on each other's nerves in a very contained space. Is that at all what it's like when you're working on a yacht?
I haven't seen the show myself, but I've got friends that watch, and from what I gather, it's similar, but obviously a dramatized version of reality.
Right.
But it is a very small space to live and work together with a small group of people. So
I also think, I have to say, I think being a chef would be tough enough. Mm-hmm. But to be a chef on a boat where if you suddenly need something, we need paprika, we need non-fat yogurt, we need iceberg lettuce, and you can't get it because you're at sea, plus the boat's constantly moving. Yeah. It sounds like it's 10 times harder than being just a regular chef.
I mean, you make provisions for that. You try to stock up on as much as possible. If people are coming on board, you get a list of their preferences, dislikes, etc. So you try to prepare accordingly. But yes, there's always the occasional thing where you'll be in the middle of nowhere and someone wants mini cucumbers, I don't know, something, and you have to try to find that. And that's
so let me guess, it's mostly rich people, affluent people that you're waiting on if they're living on a yacht, yes?
Yeah, that's pretty much the
Are you ever tempted to say, no, we don't have it? No, sorry, we don't have that. You're on a boat. Oh. Get your thumb out of your ass. You ever say that to anybody?
Thankfully, I'm not front facing. It's always the other staff who have to deal with the guests face to face. I'm in the galley tucked away. It's nice. So we can get the order and we can all stare at each other in disbelief and then we can proceed versus them. They have to listen to this person making an insane request and they have to smile.
Right. And if so they're the one that's hearing, I would like a pistachio vanilla mousse 3-tiered cake that's decorated only with yellow M&Ms, and then they come down and they tell you, and you guys stand around in the kitchen and talk shit about them for like 15 minutes, right?
I heard you ordering that the other day.
I like that.
Okay.
And I demand it.
I see why you're asking.
And I did it on a American Airlines flight. I was in business.
With
and I
your
was
thumb up your ass.
With my thumb securely up my ass. But it sounds like it would be, how long have you been doing this for?
On and off for the last 9 years. So once I finished university, I started doing this and yeah.
That sounds, I mean, first of all, it's very romantic to go to sea. I think that sounds really cool, to.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Nice
Your made it sound like no, it's not.
My enthusiasm waned there for a second. It can be. There's lots of nice places you get to go that I would never choose to travel to. Like it'll be a very small, tiny island in Greece, for example, which is lovely. But you get to see different parts of the world from a boat that you wouldn't say versus a normal road trip, etc. So that's nice.
Have you ever crossed the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean?
I think this last fall I did my 6th crossing. So
what?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've never crossed an ocean on a boat. Yeah. That's probably on a bucket list for me. I'd love to do that. Obviously, my ancestors did it when they were asked to leave Ireland.
Oh.
And when you get asked to leave America.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll do it then. That is, I have to say, that's very impressive. That sounds. Now, do you think this is going to be your gig for the long run, or do you see something else for you in the future? At a certain point, has being on a boat been like, been there, done that?
Well, it's very fun, but it is a very weird existence where you're sharing a room with somebody. You've got a bunk where someone's above you or below. It's just a very bizarre life as an adult with sharing a bunk who's not your sibling. So that's strange. So I don't see this forever, but I figure keep doing it until I stop enjoying it, and I still enjoy it. So.
I'm going to get real personal here, and this does not include you, but I'm just saying, there's got to be hookups on a boat. I mean, Sona, come on, weigh in here.
Yeah, I said people be fucking.
Okay, well, okay.
No,
I'm sorry.
On boats.
Hannah,
do people be fucking?
Yeah. No, she's from Vancouver.
That's a
They're very lovely people.
But people in Vancouver don't be fucking?
Don't stop saying that. It's not cool. Hannah, I apologize for my very crass friend, but...
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there she is.
No, I think it looked like you froze on Zoom, but I think you froze because of the coarse language.
Oh, sorry. I mean, people be making love.
Yeah, making love.
Yeah, people be doing it.
But it must get complicated when you have men, women, hormones, small boat, yes?
Yeah, I'm not going to name names, but
no, of course not. I would never ask you to. We'll do that on a separate phone call.
Yeah, I would.
There's definitely been... You see why there's a TV show made after this, because there's been some pretty absurd situations of, say, someone being romantic with someone and then perhaps pursuing somebody else.
Yep.
That's in the same department, and you're all in this little boat, and to say the least, it all gets around, word spreads.
Yeah, everyone finds out. There's no way. This stuff happened on Moby Dick, I mean, any classic sea tale, there's always people hooking up.
Yeah. Yeah. I would forget the boat's not mine.
Yeah, that's probably true.
At some point.
How do you mean?
Like, I would start to be like, is this my boat? This is my yacht. And then I would start sleeping in, like, their main bedroom and stuff. Like, does anyone do that? Is that just me?
You're like
no?
the Goldilocks of the yacht.
I mean, perhaps.
Okay.
Sonia's onto something here.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Well, on a crossing, you'll have some captains that are very kind and generous, and they let crew use the guest areas when we're on a crossing because there's no guests on board. But typically you have to wear white gloves and not touch anything in the guest quarters.
Big news, Sona.
Yeah.
Did you know T-Mobile recently partnered with the National Park Foundation?
No way.
Yep, they're making it easier to stay connected so you're free to wander.
Well, that's really cool.
And I love a national park. I really do.
I do too.
Now, there's one thing you have to have if you're doing that, good signal. It's a
Yeah.
priority. Do you know what I mean? You got your maps, your music, this podcast.
Yeah.
So take America's Best Network plus their off-grid satellite coverage with you. Look, we're all a little spoiled, but we like to have access to all our stuff. And suddenly you don't have it because of a bad signal. That's when I throw my phone into the Grand Canyon.
Oh, okay.
Literally filled half the Grand Canyon with phones. Then I got T-Mobile, never had to chuck them again. You know?
Good.
So wander over to T-Mobile.com and switch. Best based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data for 2H 2025. Wow, that's some sentence. T-Satellite with capable device in most outdoor areas in U.S. where you see the sky. That's important. You got to see the sky.
Yep.
Service may be limited or unavailable. Included with Experience Beyond or $10 per month. Auto renews. Cancel anytime. That was probably meant to be said by a robot really quickly, but I just did it slowly so you could really understand.
Disclaimer. Please do not throw your phone into the Grand Canyon.
Have you got an ass? Then Duluth Trading Company is for you. I'm just reading what they wrote, folks. For decades, Duluth has been making workwear for harder workers. You got an ass, Sona?
Yeah, I do.
Well, Duluth Company's for you. From highly abrasion-resistant pants to heat-beating work shirts, Duluth empowers you to take on life with your own two hands. Ready to bolster your nether regions? What the hell? Duluth's buck-naked unders are the no-pinch, no-stink, no sweat solution when your junk drawer is on life support.
Oh, God.
They went too far.
God.
They went too far.
Yeah, and you read it. You read it all. Didn't even ask any questions.
I just blacked out and this came out of my mouth. So you do your glutes a favor. Shop at a Duluth Trading store near you or at duluthtrading.com. Duluth Trading for folks who work their butts off. Sona, what's a tradition in your home?
My family always does a family picnic every
That's nice.
year
That's a
with
good
all
tradition.
of my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. It's really fun.
Well, guess what? No matter how big, small, or silly, traditions can bring people together. And Tostitos is there to celebrate the traditions that matter. They start with whole corn kernels to make masa the traditional way and bring you a variety of flavors like a hint of lime and Mexican street corn. I love street corn. No artificial flavors, colors, or preservatives, just quality ingredients and amazing flavors worth gathering around. That's the Tostitos way. Celebrate your traditions with Tostitos, or maybe even start a new one. Hello! Tostitos. Tradition matters. This is a paid ad by BetterHelp. All of us learn about stigmas when we were a kid, things we're probably not supposed to talk about, things we're not supposed to share, maybe be a little ashamed of. Even in 2026, stigma can get in the way of a lot of things, like getting support for your mental health. Unbelievably, that's still an issue for people.
Yes.
Maybe you've encouraged friends to consider therapy while avoiding taking the first step yourself because you're busy, or you're worried what others would think, or you're telling yourself you can handle it alone.
Yeah.
This is a situation where you can't do it alone. You need to talk to someone else. But therapy with BetterHelp, the world's largest online therapy platform, can be a space to slow down and talk through what's been building before it feels unmanageable. Here's how it works. You just take a short questionnaire to identify your needs and preferences, and BetterHelp will handle the initial therapist matching work for you. That's huge. Their industry-leading match rate means BetterHelp typically gets it right the first time. You can feel confident knowing BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct. We have never had that here at the show. And unlike us, they are fully qualified. Don't let hesitation hold you back. Find support with BetterHelp. Sign up and get 10% off at betterhelp.com/Conan. That's betterhelp.com/Conan. Can I ask you, Hannah, you might be somewhat familiar with this show or with my general personality. Do you think I would do well on a long crossing? Or would I instantly go quite mad?
So the thing is, it's
Be honest.
It's a small space, and typically if you're in a marina, you can step off, have some space to yourself, but on a crossing, it's you realize just how tiny it is, and people tend to go a little nuts. I think you would try and entertain everybody to the best of your ability.
Would. But also, can I say something, Hannah? That could be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I think
you'd
start eating other people, even though there's full provisions on board.
Yeah, they'd make you walk the plank.
I would start drinking my own urine, even though there was plenty of water. I would do it as a culinary choice. No, but I think one of the problems might be, as you guys work in a small space with me, and I'm looking at 4 people right now who are in a very small space with me on a regular basis, and we'll just do an hour together, and I can see that you guys are ready to time out. Me on a boat on a 6-day crossing in a confined space saying, "Hey, Hannah, what about this bit? I mean, do you think I'd be killed like 2 days in?
Personally, not by me, but perhaps everybody else. I don't want to speak.
Anna, I don't think you could possibly understand what you're in for.
You know what I love? Hannah didn't say, not by me, but maybe by someone else. She said, not by me, but by everybody else.
Yes.
It would be Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
The answer is everybody did it.
Everybody. I think you would take on a persona. I think you'd think you were a pirate, and then you would start talking like one. Or
a captain.
I would bring a stuffed parrot and glue it to my shoulder.
Oh God, what?
I mean, it's
Hannah,
similar.
Do you aspire to have your own boat, or do you ever dream of having your own boat one day?
No, I mean, as somebody who works on them, I should be more respectful, but they're personally just a money drain from what I've gathered. You buy it and you constantly have to flow money into it. It's just constant
It's like
repairs.
children. That's the same thing I've found.
That's what I've
My
heard.
son
That's
and
what
my
people
daughter,
say.
just money goes in and I don't see, okay, great, you got an education. What's this for? It doesn't, how do I benefit? So yeah,
No
I see what you're talking
returns.
about. Okay, that's interesting. I'm curious, well, you can't name your boat, but everyone comes up with cool names for boats.
What would Conan's boat be named?
I picture more of a warship for you, so like the SS Conan or the SS O'Brien. I don't know, something more of that nature for you.
It's got to be the water blade.
Water blade.
It's got to be something that I don't know. Everyone would want it to be like the Rusty Shamrock, or you know what I mean.
Now that you mention it,
yeah,
Classic.
The sickly torso.
Everyone would want it.
Everyone would insist
torso.
that it be some kind of humiliating name, but I want something cool and warlike. I just have to think about it. But
I was gonna say something regal.
Yes. Well, the HMS.
Oh, Her Majesty's.
Yeah.
What is that? Her Majesty's
Service
ship.
Her Majesty's Service ship. Well, wait. You're a James Bond guy, aren't you supposed to know this?
Yeah, but that's service. But I don't know if
His
the
Majesty's ship.
What's
it
that?
is ship.
His Majesty's ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
HMS.
I mean, I guess he is a
why
naval
doesn't he name
commander.
it? Yeah. Oh, that's true.
Bond.
Okay.
All right.
None of this
Sorry.
will make it
No,
into the
it
final
won't. It
podcast.
won't.
That's called a cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
Um,
Hannah, what would you name your boat if you had one?
honestly, someone asked me this, and on the spot, I just panicked and said the dump truck, and then now I feel committed to that. So.
What a beautiful name. This is the dump truck. We're going down by the bow.
HMS.
This is the HMS.
HMS dump truck.
All souls on the dump truck were lost.
Christened with a bottle of Four Loko.
What is your... have you ever risked serious injury while cooking at sea?
We've had, obviously, several incidents. It's just nature, par for the course, where everything is moving, and obviously there's hot things. Like if you're boiling a pot of water, all of a sudden you just have to stand there and watch it. So it's very time consuming. And my chef and I, that we were working and we were underway and we were just trying to power through, and all of a sudden we had a big turn and everything flew off and like a knife stuck into the cupboard. And we both kind of looked at one another. We're like, let's just call it for an hour maybe, and then we'll reassess.
That is so, what a cool image.
Yeah.
You're cooking and suddenly storm and a knife goes flying and into the side of the door. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry that you were almost killed, but...
I mean,
What's the old expression that a watched pot never boils, but you literally have to sit there and watch
pretty much.
boiling water?
Yeah, all of a sudden everything takes forever. You're just watching pots boil, and I'm like, this is pretty sad. But I mean,
Yeah, if there was
you
a big... If I was going into a typhoon and I was the chef on a yacht, I think I would decide, maybe I'll deep fry that turkey later. Maybe we'll put that off till we maybe make anchor, you know?
Genuinely, they have to put up signs above deep fryers on all the boats because, like, if you're going to deep fry underway, please alert the bridge because I guess people have thought that to be a good idea.
There should not be deep fryers on a boat. That's just ridiculous.
Yes.
Everyone should just eat Pop-Tarts and shut the fuck up. It's ridiculous.
I would love to see you in a room that's, built to go like the waves.
Yeah.
In a full chef's gear.
Yeah.
Trying to deep fry a turkey.
Trying to deep fry a turkey and just screaming every time I get splashed.
I was going to say,
Were you ever in a storm where you thought your life was like you thought this could be it?
Weirdly enough, the only time we've encountered a hurricane, we were in port, we were in Florida, and a hurricane was due to come. So everybody just decided to leave, but I was on watch with 2 other people. So it was me and the 2 other guys kind of looking at one another being like, I hope nothing happens. Because you cannot leave the boat. It has to have people on board for safety reasons. So yeah, even during a hurricane, we just had to sit there and hope for the best. And thankfully nothing happened.
Here's the difference between us, Hannah. I would make up something. You're like, no, there was one time we were in port. Everything was pretty secure, but we did have to kind of ride it out, but we were in port. I would say, 'twas nice it was. The foam was 40 arms high, and the tide was nice. I would just start babbling about, so that's where we're different. You told the truth, and it was a very safe story, and I would have just gone to town.
Is it more safe or less safe to be in a boat during a hurricane?
You mean, is it safer?
Than land?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Florida seems pretty unsafe in general. I don't know if the water would help.
Well, we're not going to get into the politics.
I appreciate it.
Do you have any questions for us, Hannah?
Yes. How do you handle high maintenance guests, or do you have any tips for handling high maintenance folks?
Oh, well, in the old days, when I had a TV show for 28 years, I would say, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. Commercial breaks were so fantastic because when I had a guest who was just driving me crazy, I could go to commercial. Usually I'd try and get one laugh from the audience. And then if I got that laugh, I'd say, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You won't be seeing this shithead sitting next to me. So those are, and I've had a problem in life since I stopped doing that show, which is that sometimes I'm at a dinner party and I'm having a hard time with somebody, and I look to a camera that isn't there and say, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. And everyone just looks at me awkwardly. There's no commercial.
I will try that at work. I don't know how it's going to go over.
So, but it's nice now that we do the podcast. I'm almost exclusively talking to people I really like to talk to. Yeah. So it's really nice. So I don't have that issue anymore. But I should start pretending it's a ship. And if I'm having a difficult time with someone, just a guest, just confine them to their quarters. I mean, should have a little should have a little captain's hat here on the podcast.
No.
Yes.
Maybe.
Pipe down,
sir,
Gorley.
Yes, sir.
Well, Hannah, it was lovely meeting you, and I'm a big fan of Vancouver, and your parents' home looks lovely, and thank you for the invite. I'll be by soon. And
I'll expect you shortly.
Stay safe. Have good luck at sea. Take care of yourself, okay?
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, with Conan O'Brien, Sonam Movsesian, and Matt Gorley. Produced by me, Matt Gorley. Executive produced by Adam Sachs, Nick Liao, and Jeff Ross at Team Coco, and Colin Anderson and Cody Fisher at Earwolf. Theme song by the White Stripes. Incidental music by Jimmy Vivino. Take it away, Jimmy. Our supervising producer is Aaron Blair, and our associate talent producer is Jennifer Samples. Engineering by Eduardo Perez. Additional production support by Mars Melnick. Talent booking by Paula Davis, Gina Batista, and Britt Kahn. You can rate and review this show on Apple Podcasts, and you might find your review read on a future episode. Got a question for Conan? Call the Team Coco hotline at 669-587-2847 and leave a message. It too could be featured on a future episode. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend wherever fine podcasts are downloaded. This has been a Team Coco production in association with Earwolf.
finding a skilled hire takes more than just reviewing a resume. You know what I mean? You can't just go bleep, 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 bleep. That doesn't get it done. As AI raises the bar on how experience is presented, hiring managers need better ways to evaluate skills and fit. That's where Robert Half can help. Their recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to review what's behind every application quickly, and that's important, quickly. Who's got time these days? No one. Learn how they can help you find specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more at Robert Half. They know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
Adventures don't always go as planned. One minute you're cruising in your RV, the next your tire hits a massive pothole. Progressive is ready for you when the unexpected hits, with excellent claim service for your boat, RV, and motorcycle. Plus optional coverage like roadside assistance and on-the-water towing. Visit Progressive.com and make sure your next adventure is unforgettable, for the right reasons. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage is subject to policy terms and limits.